has free entry. Come down here.
I collect dollars at the door.
Okay, it's the final game of today. In the upper right, in the red, the wobbly table Terran, he is
MarineKing Prime.
Looks like he was jumping
He
up
runs
and down.
back into his booth. He ran over to check what spot his opponent was in. It's like it's a two-player map, man.
In the left corner of the map, we have our Protoss player playing perfectly that game. He is
MVP Genius.
It's like so funny because it did look like he was doing that, even though he was actually just trying to sit up straight.
Let's get back in that chair, man.
I think it's the image of him doing that that's like so funny. It's like everybody's here watching him do it in the studio, you know? Oh man.
No, I'm so pleased by that that last game that we just saw.
I really enjoyed that.
You know, that's why we oftentimes see 4 barracks pressure, not 5. 5, you're trying to do a little bit more damage. And the thing is, he wasn't able to do that additional damage, not enough of it. And his tech was just so slow compared to what it could have been. Just not enough to deal with what Genius was up to.
All right, a little bit of probe harassment here. Goes over there and tickles the SCV, and the SCV goes, stop it, I'm trying to build the barracks. Then watch, he's going to wait for the probe energy to fully charge up, then he'll still go back to the harassing.
Well, the Marine's going to be popping out pretty soon. Just got to be careful about that. Get out of there before it's too late. Command center does go up, and he sees it.
Yep.
That's when you feel safe.
Now, here's where I'm wondering, if would you do an all-in? You know that he's doing... Because a lot of times, if you just know that they're getting a command center first, you can do an all-in and probably win. You know?
Maybe.
If you know what's coming, you can do what it takes to stop it.
If he does, I think he needs to get his stalker out first and chase that SCV away. Because if the SCV sees a second gas...
Yeah.
I think MarineKing plays like Super Turtle mode. You know, the loser here goes to Code 8, and neither of them want that. I think Genius is just going to go ahead and take an expansion. He's seen the command center. This is a map that Terrans love to cheese on. The fact that MarineKing is not means that Genius can play a much more normal game.
I like the way you think, Artosis.
And the Nexus goes down. There it is. Eye of Sauron.
Look at how shiny it is.
It's shiny.
Dude, your laugh, man, just cracks me up, man.
Thanks.
I love it.
I'm glad that my laughter makes you laugh.
Yeah, man. Just bring laughter to the world, Artosis.
I guess laughter's contagious. You should tell us about it just like the yawns.
Oh!
If Artosis laughs in the room, you're more likely to laugh.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's actually true as well. I see how the world actually works, Artosis.
You see reality for what it really is.
Yes.
Thanks.
I see it with truth with a capital T. Like, I actually see it exactly how it is.
It's interesting. So you're telling me your own mind and thoughts and personality and experiences don't really impede that at all? It doesn't change that at all for you?
No, of course not, man. No,
wow.
I am actually...
You and Nesty, man.
Yeah.
The only ones like that.
Yeah. We see the world in the color shade it actually is. All right.
Very
robotic
standard by
facility.
Genius.
Very textbook. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh. You got to be careful.
The double gate.
This is a good little technique, guys. I want to talk about for a second. Just keeping that your first stalker right outside their entrance. You kind of have to babysit the stalker a lot.
You have
they
to
don't come out here and kill it. But
you have to stare at the mini-map. You literally have to sit there and stare at it because those Marines, if they come in range for one volley, they stutter step the second volley and the third volley, and you lose the stalker, and that's it. And then it's like, well, that is bad. But see, Genius, he was staring at it, man. I guarantee he was staring at that mini-map.
And the reason why you want to do that is so that more SCVs don't come out of their base and scout what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, and you damage some Marines, you slow them down. Just in every way you slow them down. It's great.
And you guys might be saying, well, can't they just scan? Yeah, they can, but they're going to have wasted the opportunity to use a mule.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's how this game works. You got to get ahead in every little way.
Mm-hmm. Well, Observer on the way for Genius. We see MarineKing has his expand up, getting a bunker just for safety.
All right, and
ooh,
What?
Ghost Academy just went down for MarineKing.
Ooh.
Looks like he's going for a ghost timing. He did get a very quick double tech lab on his barracks. Getting those upgrades out right away. A ghost timing. I like that for this map because the natural is so wide open for Protoss that it's very hard to force field everything. You really need to have quite a few sentries. You have to feel very confident in your force fields to stop any really quick little bio rushes. And of course, with the ghosts, if you AMP those sentries, I mean, how are they going to hold this very wide open, flat area? Well, a Colossus, that's how. If he has a Colossus out, man, Colossus is good against ghosts, so I hear.
Oh yeah, no, the Colossus is so good. And that's one thing that's good for you guys at home to know is, yeah, if you see them going straight for ghosts, just get the Colossus.
Yeah, it's a great counter.
You don't.
Will he see it? Will he see it? Will he see it? Oh, he missed it!
Oh.
Will he see them pop out?
You know, it's so funny because I
He
saw
could
the Ghost
possibly
Academy.
see it if he's looking at it.
Yeah, I was joking.
He sees it. He definitely sees it. He knows exactly what's going on.
All right, here we go.
This is a tough thing. Stim, Combat Shield, and Concussive Shells will all be done when he gets there. There's going to be 2 EMPs, a lot of Marines, a lot of Marauders. This is difficult. He's making Immortals instead of Colossi. Ah, this is really difficult. He can't screw around here, Tasteless. He needs to do this perfectly.
Okay, so you have the perfect spread.
He needs perfect force fields. Ah! This is stressful, Tasteless. I know exactly what this feels like.
Yeah, that was probably the best place he could hit.
All right, well, we'll see if he can do it. He has to target that Immortal on the Marauders as best he can. And it looks like Genius is going to hold.
Damn.
In fact,
nice
he held that very well. He didn't lose the Immortal. He lost some sentries, lost a lot of Zealots, but he killed the Ghosts, which is really good. And, you know, the Ghosts oftentimes die. That's like the EMPs are what trigger him to go. All right.
I want to talk about
that was good.
The EMP there. He saw that he couldn't get all the sentries, which is what he originally would ideally want. So he saw, well, all the Zealots are in a clump together. Shot the Zealots. Then he waited for the second shot because that's when the army's going to start attacking into him. So that way then they get a little bit closer together. Then he shot the second EMP there. So that was really nice EMPing by MarineKing despite the fact that attack failed.
Yeah, very well done. Now, he's going up to 6 gates, getting Colossi, getting his upgrades, getting his Colossi range. I would not be surprised in the least if he does another Colossus timing attack. But I think if he does, he's not going to wait for 2-2. I think he'll be hitting at 1-1. And the reason behind that is this was a Ghost Rush. That's where his extra gas went. It absolutely did not go into medevacs. So his next step is to get out medevacs. And what does that mean? That means he's getting out medevacs. Vikings are going to be delayed. And that means that Colossi are going to be very hard for him to counter. As long as he has enough force fields to stop any huge surface areas or flanks from the bio units, Colossi are going to be worth a ton.
Yeah, you're dead on, Artosis. You wise nerd. You WN. All right. They're moving out now.
Colossi number 2.
Protoss in a defensive position, and that's probably a good idea for now. If he gets a few more Colossi, it's going to be pretty scary. Also, Thermal Lance is about to finish.
Pylons of Genius right now are genius, by the way. He gets this beautiful pylon spread.
Yeah,
he can't be touched.
Pretty nice. He could basically
see where smart, innovative Protoss.
Oh,
here come the Ghosts! Beautiful EMP there, getting one of the Immortals.
All right. Notice what he's doing with the factory. He wants the factory to be attacked as he attacks into it. Oh! And he backs up. Does not kill the Immortal.
He gets one of the Ghosts. One of the Ghosts he gets. All right, doesn't actually kill
nice.
him. Oh, he picked up a Ghost. Very smart. He's got to be careful here. This is a big surface area, but actually that's a lot of Protoss units. Notice how MarineKing fell back and spread and then stimmed and ran in.
Yeah.
Very well done.
That's the sign of a really good player.
Yeah, he knows. Hey,
like, well,
I don't have Vikings. I need to spread like crazy.
All right, so it's up to 3 Colossus now. Colossi, however you want to call them. And I don't know, man. I think he could do a nice timing attack over there and hit that expansion.
You know, it definitely looks like he's going to hit probably the 2-2 timing again, in fact.
Oh, that's you're exactly right, Artosis.
Because MarineKing is taking a third base. He has 3 Colossi out. No, a 4th one just popped out, actually. A 5th one on the way. He's actually playing exactly like last game. Very strong timing.
Thinks he's got MarineKing's numbers. We're going to see if that's the case. The Vikings are moving out now. Marines, Marauders. Protoss backs up, moving downward. And it looks like he's just going to scout. MarineKing does not have any map control, so this probe is going to find the third base. By the way, 2-2 is so close to being finished.
And his 5th Colossi as well. Very close.
Yeah.
Such a scary army. You know, in this scenario, if Genius goes up to try to take out the third, a base trade is probably going to be one of the better ideas for MarineKing.
Ooh, that's a good point. Is he going to stick to his roots and do it? We're going to see.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's actually going to engage the army. They're both nearing a max right now. There are so many Stalkers for Genius. He's really focusing his gas on Stalkers. That's going to give him a lot of power in the attack. But, you know, once those Zealots are gone, the Stalkers aren't the greatest meat shields.
No, Stalkers basically just die if they could. Yeah. They have to have stuff in front of them.
He's also
great units, but go ahead. Good.
He's also spent so much gas on them that getting 3-3 or Templars is going to be hard. So this isn't a build with perfect transitions lined up. It is not.
Ugh, this angle is just so bad. I'm actually surprised that MarineKing even made the barracks there.
That's a funny place.
No matter what, he's going to get this third base. That's gone. Goodbye.
So much damage coming out of that ball. And notice how he just keeps walking. Just keeps walking. He's like, I don't even care about those SCVs. I'm in a great spot. Now it's my third base is going up. You don't even have another command center. This is a very good spot.
That was really clean play by him.
He has so many Stalkers, man. It makes sense, of course, because of how many Colossi he has. Massive Vikings are just so powerful against that many Colossi, so you need a lot of Stalkers. But that is so many Stalkers, man. That's 31.
My God.
Well, looks like MarineKing is in a lot of trouble.
Right.
EMP does not even matter.
Note how he backs up. He's trying to get in the best possible position. Dodges that EMP.
Gets out there just in time.
MarineKing realizing I'm in trouble now. MarineKing expanding again. And this is where... Oh, God. Genius is playing so well. He is just so determined to win this with that army he has. He has not transferred probes yet.
Yeah, that's actually... Oh, he finally has. Adding some gates now as well. And the reason he's adding a bunch of gates, despite staying on the same level of economy, is because he wants
to refill his army quicker.
Yeah, he wants to be able to really get it back to maxed after whatever battle happens. And, you know, MarineKing is working on 2-2, but 3-3 on the way for Genius. He's in really great shape here. MarineKing has, well, he has 13 Vikings. He is getting the +1 Viking attack as well, which will be helpful.
Okay. I do believe if these two armies engage, I think that actually Genius wins. I mean, it depends on the micro and the angle and stuff. But
yeah, and I think it also depends where. If it's any sort of choke. I mean, whoever's going into
the defender will have the advantage.
Yeah, it's... I mean, if MarineKing has his units perfectly spread out and room to kite, then he's going to be in pretty decent shape. And I'm really interested to see if he brings in his Vikings from an angle. And, I mean, he has a lot of Vikings right now. If he brings them in from the right angle, what is Genius going to do? How many Stalkers is he going to devote to hit them? Is he going to... And the thing is, I could see him possibly panicking and, you know, targeting too many Stalkers on them. Because he has all his Stalkers on one
God. That was so perfect. Oh, whoa!
Yeah,
already takes out one.
That's a
Colossus.
That's a lot of Vikings,
I don't think you remake Colossus after this. Oh, nice. He actually baited him perfectly. All right, I think it's time for the engagement.
Beautiful by MarineKing, running back and trying to let those Vikings kill as much as they can, but still a lot of them in there. Oh, he almost kills that last Colossus there. There are 4 Colossi left, one of them very low on health, and now MarineKing has to rebuild his Vikings. He cannot engage anymore for a while. He really needs to do that. But Psystorm is on the way for Genius, a good choice. you know, if somehow MarineKing can pick off the rest of these Colossi before his Psystorm is really an issue, that Stalker-based army dies in seconds, even with its 3-3 upgrades.
All right, as you can see here, 3-3 on the way, as Artosa said. Now we have, looks like we're starting to edge in there. He's feeling confident. Oh my God, dude, he keeps damaging these Colossi without the Vikings being hit that much.
Nice blink up. Killing a ton of those Vikings.
MarineKing is closing in. He has to keep that Nexus alive. Is he going to ditch it?
He is going to ditch it. You got to be careful where to engage. He realizes, hey, if I lose this army, the game is over. If I lose the Expo, the game still goes on. He still has a huge bank.
You know, this is actually a testament to how smart Genius is. He just knows he's going to lose his army. He's not like, oh, but I don't want to lose my third base. Yeah. Oh my God, he came around and where the ghosts were in the front.
Oh, this is craziness. The Vikings coming up, but he can't take too many of these attacks from the Colossi. Beautiful Psystorms going up.
Oh, that's it, man. That army. Oh my God, he actually handled that battle perfectly. He handled that so well. He gave up his third base. MarineKing excitedly runs back to go home. But he actually went all the way into, so he was set up in a perfect position. Oh my God, he's going in there right now to build Nexuses.
Yeah, and that's going to be it. He's on the barracks. No way to stop that as Terran.
Oh my God, really, really well done.
Yes.
Doing so much damage here. He is going to make those Nexuses, as you said, Artosis. And Genius, I wouldn't be surprised if he starts making those Stalkers dance.
Well, MarineKing is dead, and GG.
Wow.
Tasus, you said it perfectly. He was so smart to give up that Nexus. He said, oh, this angle is no good for my army. He walked out behind where MarineKing was going to retreat through. MarineKing decided, okay, this is the time, this is the place, I'm going to do it. But in fact, that is what Genius wanted. He needed to have the right concave on his opponent. He had a huge spread. And I mean, MarineKing actually had a good spread as well, but it wasn't the area that MarineKing needed to fight in. MarineKing needed a place like where that Nexus was, where he was kind of in this area that was very hard to hit. And Genius wouldn't give it to him. He said, no, you take that third. You take it. I'll go down to one mining base as long as I still win and go to the round of 8, which he did.
That was just so sick, man. Giving up the third and being like, all right, I bet he's going to go home. MarineKing crushed. This was not his GSL this time.
Will he come back to Code? Yeah, guys, he will. He's MarineKing.
Yeah, he probably will.
This is like, yeah, man. So MVP is in Code also. I know. It's fine. Codes is going to have a lot of these players back. Don't worry. Because I know you nerds are all worrying, biting your fingernails right now.
Nerds are throwing popcorn at the monitor right now. Oh, yeah, Genius is happy. And he should be. Well, he played a great game. I mean, even the part where he attacked that command center, got the third, he got him out of position, then went in there, zapped the command center. He's like, all right, go. Go back, get a third yourself. Well, I loved it.
That actually gives us a very interesting top 8. We have 4 Protoss. We've never had that before. 3 Terrans and a Zerg. Reminds me a lot of that season where Killer was the only Protoss in the round of 8. Remember that?
Oh yeah, and then remember how he got eliminated? He like messed up a forge expand. I was like, you're not really making Protoss players look good here, man. Gotta do better representing. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at today's results. We're gonna throw that up on screen for you now.
DRG in first, Genius in second, Team MVP kicking ass, MarineKing and Nesty unfortunately both fall to round 3 of Code A. They don't have too far to get back into Code S. I think they got to win 2 rounds.
The unthinkable happened. Nesty was knocked out first in Group D.
Yeah.
What?
Well, he and MarineKing go to the same place. May as well get knocked out first rather than second, because then you can go home earlier.
That's a good point.
Here's our round of 8 bracket. Fnatic Alive against Slayers MMA TVT, MC against Genius PvP, Gumiho against Puzzle TVP, and Parting against DRG PVC. What a sick, wild lineup that is. Only 1 Terran on that side of the map. TVT Finals not imminent.
Dude, I can't wait to see MC against Genius. That's going to be
Dude,
so
DRG
cool.
against Parting is my giggle-worthy. I want to see Alive against MMA also, because Alive was meching in TBT, and even though MMA has beaten mech on MVP, Alive's mech looked in a lot of ways better than MVP's mech.
No, it looked amazing, man.
So I'm excited about every single match there.
We're happy nerds.
Yeah.
This is a great thing.
We're going to have at least one Protoss in the round of 4 because of that PvP.
Think about that, guys.
Exciting times.
Good job today, Artosis.
User tastes. Amazing, excellent games. Tell your friends about the GSL. It's important.
And tomorrow, I and Wolf and I, is the proper way to say that, will be on Off the Record with John the Translator Guy and MarineKing. So please tune in. I think it's a really cool show idea.
It's really cool. It's a lot of fun. You're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. So, yeah, guys, tune in for that. Please, and I guess add our Twitter accounts and spread the word about the GSL. I want, especially, for instance, let's take that Nesty DRG game number 3. Tell your friends to watch that if they don't watch GSL.
It's a great game, man.
That's like the perfect. That's the perfect way to just introduce it to somebody else. Also, of course, check out the GSL Team League.
And if you're not bored of StarCraft yet, which you shouldn't be, I Am Sao Paulo, Brazil is on right now.
Yeah, so you can check that out too. All right, Artosis, good job today. Guys, we love you. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Tasteless.
I am Artosis.
And this has been another awesome day of the GSL.